Well, everyone, this is it. This is the church that I will be setting up my polling place in. So this is the room in the church where I will be setting up the polling place. Yeah, it's a very vanilla room. No religious stuff set up anywhere. This divider will be down so that we get the whole spot, and you get kind of a view of the mountains out the window. But yeah, no religious iconography in the entire room. So after going to that Methodist church for a service, I decided to stop at King Soopers and get myself a copy of the Colorado Springs Independent. Actually, I got a couple copies because I'm in it. And therein lies the irony of me attending this church that I will be setting up a polling place in. And I'll explain that at home. So the top story in this Independent is "Block the Vote. Big business swoops in to shrink the electorate." So I got my article in the right edition, at least, because here's my article. Is God watching you vote? You could probably pause the video and read it from here, but I'll leave a link in the description box to the original article that this is reprinted from. It's only slightly different because, you know, hyperlinks don't really translate when you write for the web and then something gets printed in the paper. You actually have to spell things out for people, like what study it was. And then here's something interesting on the side. The Mayan calendar survivors party on December 22nd. I'll be there, and if anyone shows up and you recognize me, I will buy you a beer that night. 6 to 9 p.m., Jack Quinn's, December 22nd. So the irony is so thick you can cut it with a knife. The same guy that wrote the article explaining how poll place priming effect is used by religious counties in order to influence people's voting by placing poll places in churches when they could have been in government facilities. That same guy is the guy actually assigned to run a polling place in a church.